The all-new CronusMAX Plus PS4 Crossover Essentials Gamepack is the perfect addition for anyone using a non-native controller with their PlayStation 4 console. This Gamepack will bring you Authorization Timeout resets, the ability to remap the back button to press the touchpad, and will also allow you to control the touchpad movement using the right analog stick. We have also included all of the popular mods such as Rapid-Fire and Anti-Recoil, and as always, these mods are customizable so you can tune their settings for the game of your choice, change settings on the fly, or choose to have all of your mods disabled. To begin, you'll need to plug your CronusMAX Plus into your PC through its PC program port located on the side of the unit. You will then need to go into the Cronus Pro software suite, go into the Tools menu, select Options, and then select the Device tab. Here you will need to change your output protocol to either automatic or PS4. Next, you'll need to go into the CMAX Plus tab. You'll need to enable the PS4 partial crossover support and change your CMAX Plus backlight settings to mimic controller player LEDs. After double checking your settings, you can then close the window and go into the Programmer tab, which is located at the bottom of your screen. Once in the Programmer tab, you will need to locate the PS4 Crossover Essentials Gamepack, which could be found towards the bottom of the list. After dropping the Gamepack into the slot of your choice, you will see the Gamepack configuration menu appear. This is where you can browse through all of the included features and enable the mods of your choice. When you are happy with your configuration, you can then close the window. You'll need to select the Program Device button, click OK, and then Finish. You can now disconnect your CronusMAX Plus from your PC and plug it into your PlayStation 4 console. It is recommended that you do not use an extension cable longer than 6 feet, and it must be rated to 1 amp. One of the most important mods included in the PS4 Crossover Essentials Gamepack is the Crossover Authorization Timeout notification. This mod will allow both your controller and your CronusMAX Plus to notify you when the authorization timer is running low. You have the option to select only LED notification, or to have your controller rumble as well. To reset the timer manually, you will just need to hold the back, select, or view button, depending on the controller you are using, and tap either R1 or RB. This process takes less than a second and is hardly noticeable in-game. You can reset the timer while hiding behind a rock in a first-person shooter game, or while between rounds in fighting games if you are using an arcade stick for your crossover experience. When your timer hits the last 3 minutes before a forced interruption, you will notice the LED on your CronusMAX Plus start to flash the green color, and your controller will begin to vibrate if you have enabled this option. If you cannot find time to reset your timer and you are on the last 2 minutes on the clock, the LED on your CronusMAX Plus will begin to flash the yellow color. When you are on the last 1 minute of your timer, the LED on your CronusMAX Plus will turn red and begin to flash very quickly. This means that the authorization timer is about to automatically reset. If at any point you wish to disable the Gamepack, you can activate the kill switch by holding either the back, select, view, or touchpad button, depending on the controller you are using, and tapping either the A or cross button. When the Gamepack is disabled, you will see the Player 1 LED on your controller light up, and the LED on your CronusMAX Plus will be blue. When the Gamepack is toggled on, you will see the Player 4 LED on your controller light up, and the LED on your CronusMAX Plus will be purple. If you wish to change any of your mod settings, you'll need to go into the Gamepack configuration menu by holding either the back, select, or share button depending on the controller you are using, and either start or options for 2 seconds. When you notice the LED on your CronusMAX Plus start to flash, or the triggers on an Xbox One controller vibrating, you can release the start button but continue to hold the back button. The LED on your CronusMAX Plus will blink purple for the number of class that is selected. If you are using an Xbox One controller, the right trigger will vibrate. The LED on your CronusMAX Plus will blink green for the current mod that is selected within the class. If you are using an Xbox One controller, the left trigger will vibrate. You can navigate through the current class by tapping X or square to move up, and by tapping A or cross to move down. You can navigate through the mods in each class by tapping Y or triangle to move up, and by tapping B or circle to move down. For example, if you wish to enable the rumble notification with the Authorization Timer Reset mod, you will need to go into the Configuration menu, go into Class 2 by tapping X or square, and then tapping Y or triangle to enable Mod 1. When you are finished configuring your Gamepack, you can release the back button and your changes will be permanently saved for your next play session. This Gamepack also includes a mod that allows you to remap the right thumbstick to emulate the touchpad movement of a DualShock 4 controller. You can activate the touchpad by holding either L1 or LB, depending on the controller you are using, and moving the right thumbstick to control the touchpad's movement. To emulate a touchpad press, you could press R1 or RB. The controls used for this tutorial are the default Gamepack setting. You can always change the buttons you wish to activate the touchpad movement in the touchpad press. There are 2 types of touchpad remapping. Linear remapping, which will remap the coordinates of the touchpad to wherever the thumbstick is setting, so it's easier to draw shapes. Or movement-based remapping, which could be thought of like moving your mouse cursor across the screen, which is for typing messages or accessing inventory items. Here you can see a comparison of how the 2 types of touchpad emulations work when trying to use the keyboard. As you can see, the movement-based emulation is much smoother and easier to use for typing. The PS4 Crossover Essentials Gamepack will also allow you to select your aim down sights and fire buttons, so that your CronusMAX Plus will always know the correct signal to send when using a mod such as Rapid-Fire or Anti-Recoil. You can also change the thumbstick axis assignments, so your mods will always work properly, even while using a southpaw control setup in-game. This Gamepack also includes the Customizable Rapid-Fire Mod, which allows you to dramatically increase the rate of fire for your semi-automatic weapons, while making your full auto weapons more stable. If you need to change your rapid fire speed on the fly, you can do so by entering the Gamepack configuration menu, navigating to Class 7, then by tapping R1 or RB to fire faster, and L1 or LB to fire slower. When using the Burst Fire mod, you are able to turn your semi and full auto weapons into burst fire weapons. This mod can be programmed to fire up to 6 shots per burst and will help prevent wasting ammo. When using the Anti-Recoil mod, you are able to stabilize your weapons, dramatically increasing your accuracy. This mod works by moving your thumbstick into the perfect position to compensate for the amount of recoil your weapon produces. Here you can see the CronusMAX Plus Anti-Recoil mod in action when compared to a normal controller. The Auto Sprint mod will enable you to sprint anytime you are moving forward. You can set this mod to either always run forward, or to only run forwards when your thumbstick is fully pressed. The CronusMAX Plus PS4 Crossover Essentials Gamepack is designed to bring you a seamless, more enjoyable crossover experience for all of your gaming needs.